I'm Dan Bishop. I'm the production designer. My friend Bob Shaw, who designed the pilot, gave me a ring and asked me if I could help him find a staff in Los Angeles to do the series, and which I did. But in the end, Bob, who was working on The Sopranos, couldn't make it to Los Angeles. So in the end, I thought, well, perhaps I'd be interested in picking up the job. So I told Bob that, and he gave me Matt Weiner's phone number and Scott Hornbacher's phone number, and I went in to meet them, and that's how I got the job. Period shows are always an extra challenge, but an extra thrill to work on because of the research involved. I'm very much interested in history and how that relates to current life and particularly in relation to drama. So I've done quite a bit of period work, and so it was great to see a TV show come along. They're fairly rare, period television shows, so it was nice to lock into another one.
How are you? Probably about like you, enduring the splendor of Fiorello.
You know, we got that Israeli tourism thing, right?
Mazel tov.
I ran into Jim Jordan from BBDO at the athletic club with Frank from Y&R. Your name came up.
3 millionaires in towels in a steam room. I don't know how to take that.
Take it as a compliment. A sign that you're destined for greater things. I think Jesus over Rio was the best.
You know, pretty much what I do is generated from the drama. It's I help create the visuals to support the drama. So I'm trained in theatrical design, where the script is the guideline and the map, and this script is essentially about lost aspirations. It has to do with mostly about Betty and her life as a suburban housewife and the opportunities that she may have coming along, her former life as a model, and the dichotomy of wanting to have some freedom and yet wanting to have security at the same time. It's very much tied into the period of the 50s, where women were expected to stay at home and raise children, and yet prior to getting married and having a family, they had other aspirations and they had other career arcs and stuff like that. So she is, in my mind, very much at the center of this particular script. So, anyway, regarding the scenery, you know, the film, the show starts out in the backyard. It's idyllic. The children are playing. There's a guy letting his birds go. They have the fluffy dog there, and you know, we establish the suburban life in the suburban backyard. And now we're at the performance of Fiorello on Broadway, in the lobby, and meeting Jim Erickson, for the guy from McCann Erickson, forget his name, Jim Hobart, and you know, and Betty's is being solicited to revive her modeling career by this guy. However, you know, he has an ulterior motive in that he wants to hire Don away from Sterling Cooper. So it's a little unclear as to whether or not the guy, for me anyway, it was a little unclear as to whether or not the guy was sincere about this offer. This was shot at the Los Angeles Theater in downtown Los Angeles, a very grand lobby. We didn't have to do very much at all. I think we rearranged a bit of furniture, basically. Our lighting guys and the photographer, Bill Rowe and Michael Ambrose, you know, were able to light the place up so that it showed off all the architecture there.
I have nothing else to say.
I could see that. You know, he gave me his card.
Really? Tell you to put it under my pillow or something?
No, actually. He was talking to me about modeling.
Was he?
I don't think it was like that. He said something about Grace Kelly and Coca-Cola.
Well, then there's no need to doubt his interest then.
I did model, Don. Am I that wrong for Coca-Cola?
When I get the script, I start out by breaking it down and having a look at the nature and the variety of the scenes. If I'm familiar with the environments that existed back in 1960 and don't necessarily require, and I'm not really required because of my past knowledge to sort of do a lot of research. I may not do a lot. I'll start drawing a floor plan right away. But in most cases, and maybe even in all, I do search for some backup research. And if I'm unfamiliar with the environment, then I need to start with research. So myself, my staff, we start pulling together picture research, and, things to read and whatnot, and we try to become as familiar as possible with whatever that environment might be. And then from that, if we're building something from scratch, then I'll come up with a floor plan based on the stage directions within the script. So if it says somebody comes in the door, they walk, they turn on a light, they sit on the sofa, they get up and get a cup of coffee. All this, I get a picture in my head regarding the spatial relationships of that. And I put together a floor plan that can accommodate the blocking that is described in the script. Now, when it comes right down to it and they're staging the scene, the blocking may end up being different. But from time to time, I am asked, by a director, somebody, why did you put the couch here, And I can say, well, because here's one way to stage the scene. Camera goes here, person comes in there, they sit by the window, they're in side light. It's a little moodier than if they're in front light, So I try to pay attention to the direction of light, position of the furniture, how long it takes to get from place to place, all that kind of stuff. And then from that floor plan, if it's, I'll show it to a director, I'll show it to Matt, and we'll say, does this seem about right? Is the scale of it right? We'll show some reference pictures. Here's what they really look like. And from there, then after doing all the research, I'll sort of put that stuff aside and just start drawing elevation views or a sketch or, and sort of working on the three-dimensional space at first. And then from that, I'll move on to relative levels of color and contrast, whether it be a high contrast sort of environment or a softer, lower contrast environment. And from there, then it's, how much chroma, is it fairly pale, is it, or is it, are the colors bright, are they bold? And that all has to do with the sort of environment it is, whether or not it's a psychiatrist's office or a nightclub. Obviously they tend to look different from each other. So you, you come up with a palette of colors for that. And then working with Amy Wells, the set decorator, we figure out furnishings. We pay particular attention to the lamps and the window treatments because they affect the lighting. And the lighting, for the most part, establishes the mood of a scene. I spent time as a lighting designer in the theater, so I'm well aware of how the direction of light, the color, the intensity, and the contrast of light can establish a mood, whether it be dangerous looking or happy looking or all that kind of mood things. So from there, our set designer, Camille Rakowski, will draw up working drawings for the carpenters. And once those are studied and approved, they go to Curtis Baruth, the construction coordinator, and Michael Perry, who was the head painter, and we start building the sets. And from there, it's almost out of my hands. We see how it goes along. Maybe the color I chose was a little not quite, a little less than perfect, so I'll see a larger sample and we'll adjust it. We'll see fabrics. We'll check the fabrics out. Amy will come up with photographs of stuff to dress the set, and then we eventually throw it all together, make a few adjustments, and then 5 minutes later they shoot it. Of course, we also coordinate when we have the time, and particularly when it's going to be a specific situation regarding wardrobe. We try to pay attention to how the costumes are going to look with the background, and sometimes we work contrasts. Sometimes we work subtler degrees of cohesion within there. So maybe we don't want someone to stand out in an environment for certain scenes. Maybe we would prefer that they really pop in other scenes. So, and this happens for every new set. And I think we averaged around 6 to 10 new sets every episode. And to varying degrees, we have the time and the ability to figure out things down to the minutia. Other times we have to kind of go on our instincts and our experience and get it done a little faster. Anyway, so that's a very long explanation about my process.
Tell me more about that.
My mother was very concerned about looks and weight. And I've always eaten a lot. And I like hot dogs. My mother used to say, "You're going to get stout."
Matt Weiner and Scott Hornbacher are very good about giving us warnings about things that they know are larger and will require a bit more time and thought. And so we may get an inkling about a set 2 episodes prior to when it needs to be done. So it varies. But in general, we get our scripts, or at least enough information about these scripts, in enough time to get the work done. I understand other television shows struggle that way, but to Matt and Scott's credit, we don't. At least we didn't last season. We'll see what happens in the second season.
You're sitting up?
You don't listen to me. You don't listen to what I say, and then out of nowhere you provoke me.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, from time to time we have to bring in some help. We'll hire an extra art director and more carpenters, more painters, because it's a bigger deal. Sometimes if we're traveling greater distances, then we will need some extra time and some extra people to cover it. But in general, we, once again, between Scott and Matt and me and the rest of the production, we figure out, we try not to get into a situation where it's unproducible, basically, and we don't want to set ourselves up to fail. So a certain amount of flexibility on the part of the man in control of the pencil, Matt and his writers, they can help us out a lot. Sometimes they're not aware if they've written us into a little bit of a production corner, and we have to squeal a little bit, and then they've been very good about helping us out when we think we might be getting set up.
Tener en la Casa Blanca un líder capaz de guiar nuestros destinos con una mano firme. Voten ustedes por el Partido Demócrata el día 8 de noviembre. Que viva Kennedy.
The pilot was shot on a location in New York, which was in a building that was built in the 50s, I assume. I forget which building it was exactly. But back then they were making these glass curtain wall offices. They had these modular office systems that were relatively new. So that they would have open floor plans, there'd be some support columns, but they can take these office partitions and they can move them around as companies would rent space and then collapse or move away, and they could gracefully rearrange these offices. So that was the situation that Bob set up for the pilot. I don't know if any of that stuff existed in the space anymore, the modular panels. I think he built most of those things and installed them in the location. So we had that as a guide to go by. And then when we set up in Los Angeles, we're based at a place called LA Center Stages, part of which is a 13-story tower, which was completed in 1959. So right at our period, and some of those floors have these partition panels intact. And when I took the job, we were initially going to shoot on one of those, the 10th floor of that building, for all of the office scenes. We were going to fix it up because it was a little run down, and figure out who had what office, etc., and whatnot. And after a while, we realized that it would be, or Scott Hornbacher figured that on a production level it would be impractical to do that because of the elevators there. You can't really can't control the light outside the windows. Even the view out there was of downtown Los Angeles, some of which doesn't look right. So a couple of weeks into prep, or maybe just 1 week into prep, said, let's build this instead. And so we booked an extra stage and filled it with the Sterling Cooper set. So at that point then, I had the pilot to look at for continuity, and then I had, at the same time, we wanted the ability to sort of step outside of our stage and go to this office building and shoot the lobby and maybe shoot extra offices. So I had that as inspiration. I had measured it all and studied it in detail. And then, so with those two things, then once again I put that information aside, and you just start drawing. So what we ended up with was sort of an amalgamation of what Bob had established in the pilot, what the systems that I sort of discovered up in this building, and then some of the reference material that we were able to pull off of our books, which I thought were perhaps a bit of an improvement over what Bob was able to accomplish in the pilot. As you know, pilots are done as advertisements and as experiments to see whether or not anybody's interested in the show. So you frequently have to cut a lot of corners in the pilots, whereas once we went to series, there was a bit more money, so we were able to replace the wood panels from the pilot, the simulated wood panels from the pilot with real wood panels, real walnut panels. The other considerations were that a lot of these office systems are made of steel frame panels, which is complicated and expensive and requires months of sort of engineering and stuff. So we went with wood. We were able to get a hold of some it's sets essentially real, in that the wood frameworks are all made of real beech, and the wood panels are all made of real walnut, stained a warm tone. And the hardware is antique and it's real, and so anyway, we were able to make those various improvements as we went along. Then there were areas that were not established in the pilot, which we had to come up with: the whole entrance, the receptionist desk, this staircase, and the tile work in the front, and the lobby, and so there was a lot of stuff that we had a free hand in terms of coming up with, the look of the individual offices, Roger's office, and the bullpen changed configuration and size and all that. So a lot of the details we ended up being able to improve upon or embellish upon or add to from the pilot.
The world, basically.
Well, it can't just be a number on a salary, because we're open to that.
Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Don has his own office. It's in a corner. Roger has his own office. It's in an opposite corner. There's only 4 corners to the set because it occupies an entire rectangular stage. So Don's got one corner, Roger's got another. The conference room has another, and the entranceway has the 4th corner. And then everybody else is on a flat side. And, there's the bullpen is in the center. So it's set up as an office would truly be set up in New York. It's fairly faithful to all that stuff.
But it's daunting. Why entertain the prospect of failure?
That's a sad thought.
No. Made me look at this place. I don't want to sound sentimental.
Roger's office is larger. Some of his furniture is a little more high end. Basically that's it, I think. beyond, it's the details of the set dressing details that Amy was able to pull together. His desk is a little nicer, I think. He has a small conference table in his office. His draperies are more exotic and they go to the floor. They have a longer line. Some of that is just, even just with line and shape and color, you can sort of work a difference. Don has these radiators in his office, which cut the drapery line, at shelf level essentially. And whereas Roger does not have that, so he has the longer drapes, and those just naturally look more elegant. We didn't, we didn't get into this with the idea that we were going to make textbook examples of high-style mid-century modern, for every environment. Matt's concept is that Sterling Cooper is a mid-level advertising agency. They're not the top of the heap. They're not way down there. But so whereas some of I had some ideas for the power and strength and relative sophistication of all the decor, the surfaces, the colors, and all that, we, at Matt's insistence, we pulled back from some of that stuff so that it would not look too slick and too high end. And that's a good thing in a way, because it left us some latitude and it left us some room to move for the future. In this episode, we end up at McCann Erickson, which is one of the biggest advertising agencies in the world. And so we were able to pull out the stops a bit more and give, Jim Hobart some really, slick mid-century modern furniture, a little bit of Italian line, some more space, and well, here it is here. It just has a more elegant line. It certainly helps to have, to Janie Bryant's credit, just to put these people walking around in these clothes, particularly the women, makes everything look better, including the set. You cannot, these photographs, in the end, what we do is we're making photographs. So to show an empty room and a line of drapes and a modern chair and a vase, as you see here, is great. But without Betty Draper standing there in that gown, the picture loses impact. So even though we're here talking about the scenery, really what the audience responds to in terms of the look of this show is the amalgamation of all that stuff. It is the set, it is the actors and their wardrobe, and it is the lighting, and all that goes together to make a photograph and a composition. And if any one of those elements is done badly, then the look suffers. If it's all done well, it comes together, and we have a good looking show. So anyway, that's my speech on on what we're really seeing here. It's more than just it's more than just the sum of its parts to a certain degree. And then beyond that, it's if the characters are written badly, no matter what the set looks like, no matter what the photograph looks like, if what comes out of the mouth is stupid or if it's pandering to the lowest common denominator, or people are not going to watch it, and then they're not even going to know if the show looks good or not. They're not going to care. They're not going to know. It's meaningless. So it all has to be driven from the drama, and so anyway, that I'd like to imagine this all comes together as a cohesive whole. I know the writing is good, and I know that everybody who is participating in the show has done a fantastic job. And anyway, to their credit, so I couldn't have done it without them, obviously.
Nixon and Kennedy are both buying up airtime in these undecided states. It's an arms race. Nixon buys, Kennedy matches. So if we can't increase Nixon's presence, we can decrease Kennedy's. How do we do that? We make big buys in New Jersey, Illinois, and wherever for C-Corps laxatives.
Hold on. So Nixon's selling laxatives?
No. We're selling laxatives. Nixon's selling Nixon. And Kennedy's watching Mamie's funeral.
This is scary.
It is. Isn't it?
Even careful mothers can't completely protect their families from household germs just by cleaning alone. That's why you need Lysol. Lysol added to your regular cleaning.
But this is all built and designed, in a, by us. It's a set. It's based on a colonial house, which the exterior of which was seen in the pilot. He's in the den. I mean, I think this, they're in the end of the house that I think is just photographs beautifully. The den, the kitchen. It's all based on research that we did, primary research from books, from Sears catalogs, from other catalogs we're able to find on eBay and whatnot. I don't like to use a lot of references from other films or TV shows because they've already been through a filtering process of some other designers' ideas, and sometimes those are not good, So I try to get, primary research as much as I can. Certainly if there's a documentary or a film that was shot in a location where it's unlikely they altered the architecture or the decor, and we can use that. But in general, we use books for our research. But this is all about faithful reproduction of research that we find. The floor plan is, it's we went through the whole process, obviously. The outside configuration of the windows and the doors adheres to the exterior location, which is in Pasadena that we shoot, which is a colonial revival house. But all of the details and the colors and the surfaces on the inside are, from us. This is where Betty goes to revive her modeling career and is shooting a little Coca-Cola commercial. And, there's not much you can say about January Jones except that, there she is. She's like, she looks 50s. It's Janie's costumes, it's her hair, of course, and the makeup. Just fantastic way to sell a period. This is the outside of it's on a corner, so it doesn't have a backyard, it has a side yard. But we redid a bunch of the, all that fencing and stuff back there. We had to redo. This neighbor's hedge we had to install in order to set up the floor plan correctly. This whole scene where the dog has attacked the bird, it ends up leading up to one of my favorite images of the season, which takes place in the kitchen. But we'll get to that in a little while.
Yes. And even though I got lost, I sent Ethel home at 4. They went to the park, then to visit Ernie at Francine's. All in all, everyone had a nice day.
So how was it?
Wallpaper's not a new idea by any means. It was more popular back in the 50s. It may get a revival because those things tend to, have cycles. I have one particular picture of a kitchen which has a plaid wallpaper and knotty pine paneling, which is directly from the 50s, and the aluminum edged countertops and the whole thing. And it is just, what I like about it is it has elements of 50s modern, but it's obviously got a country and colonial style surface to it. So the thing that is good about wallpapers is that when you have wallpapers, you don't necessarily need to put as much decor on the wall. There's always something going on in the background. That is definitely has to do with whether or not a photograph is fun to look at. Rooms that have painted walls and very little architectural detail, they may look good in a modern sense in a wide shot. So in any given scene, you might start with a wide shot of two people talking in a room, but eventually you get into those close-ups, and then when you're in the close-up, you may, just based on the staging, you may discover that, okay, the background, now when I come around for the close-up, is a blank wall there. And in the reverse, it's on the other guy, it's a blank wall. And so you go like, well, gee, it'd be nice if there was a corner of a picture frame here, and this just has to do with photographic composition. So if you don't provide a certain amount of detail, three-dimensional detail really, or sometimes two-dimensional detail as in wallpaper, to provide interest back there, then the general scope of the photography can get boring. So anyway, it's just one of those things, and you can fight it when you're in a modern environment because you don't want a lot of detail sometimes. You want those big open expanses of nothingness, and they look great in the wide shot, but then when you go in close, it can be a problem. That's where a DP can help you out lighting-wise, because even on a blank wall, you can, if the lighting is right, just the glow from a lamp will create a pattern on the wall, or a shadow coming in a window will create a pattern on a wall. Like here in the bedroom, just the pattern of the mullions that are there coming through the window, you can see, not that there isn't enough texture going on there already, but there's the mood right there, the cool light, the shadows. That's all about lighting, really. And the beautiful actors.
Lucky Strike, even in this lawsuit, is stronger than ever.
It was a brilliant campaign. Like some supersonic jet flying right over the market.
I was there. Great work.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. Who is responsible?
We've made a significant commitment for as yet unproduced Secor laxative commercials.
This didn't go by me.
No, it went by Bob Wilkins in media. Right to me. Who?
Well, there's specific themes, I would say, and a lot of it just has to do with whether or not an environment is warm or cool, whether it's friendly or threatening. There are overall concepts like that we sort of discuss, and then try to blend those in with what the period color schemes tended to be or were. In particular, the walnut panels that are in here, when we stain them the first time, walnut tends to be a relatively cool wood. It's got a greenish cast to it, so we oiled these panels, and they came out this cool brown walnut. And Matt said, you know what, this is looking too somber. Can we warm these up? So we mixed up some red Tom Perry, found some red dye, bright red dye, and thinned it down just enough to rub another coat of oil on there and turn them essentially towards red, which is a slightly more cheerful tone. So, or it's definitely more cheerful tone. So anyway, so that's in one instance, that's the color there. Then, I mean, the period of this of the show is 1960, which is right at the cusp, of the 50s and the 60s, and so we were looking harder at the prevailing colors of the 50s when we did this, which in my mind were very sophisticated. They were not. There was not a lot of primary color going on, certainly in the bigger surfaces. There was a lot of secondary and tertiary colors that had a lot of gray in them, and so there was the use of black was an accent color back in the 50s, which then gives you this incredible latitude to work color against black and against white and everything in between, essentially. So just with that in mind, you're able to work these very subtle tones. I mean, there's a lot of color going on here, but all of it is muted. Once we go through the photographic process and into post-production and all that, sometimes things will be a little hotter than usual, and they're able to sort of dial some of that out during post-production or dial some of it back in. But even here, I mean, the photograph of the Coca-Cola ad, the color is ratcheted fairly far up because that's, they're selling this idyllic, beauty. So anyway, the color scheme, everything. When we did this set, we put together these boards that have essentially the carpet samples, the wood samples, the wallpaper samples, and all the draperies and all that stuff, and we put them all on a board, and and we see how they look together. Not only that, but then you have to take each sample and you have to put it exactly next to the other thing. So okay, you have to have a piece of aluminum. How does that go with this beech wood? How does it go with the walnut? How does it go with the carpet? How does it go with the drape? How does it go with the and you just keep moving these things around on the board, and eventually you find that, well, this doesn't go so good with that. So if we cooled it down this far, then that would be compatible with that, but then it wouldn't be compatible with that. And it's this unbelievably complicated and kind of erratic system where you're you know, if you change one color of one thing, it affects the rest of the palette, you know. So anyway, Amy Wells and I agonized over that for a long time, which is normal, and came up with this stuff. What we came up initially was too slick. You know, I mean, it was really strong and really kind of high end and very graphic looking, and Matt asked us to pull it back some, which we then did through the application of beige paint here and there, which will, you know, knock anybody's composition down, you know, if you just put a little beige here or there. Anyway, so, but even then, you know, it's so I think we've reached the right balance of sophisticated but not so far out there that it's distracting, you know.
I want to do something else. Jim Hobart, McCann Erickson.
Jim Hobart's office, the idea behind Mid-Century Modern is it's spare. There's very little clutter, if any. There's plenty of space. It is a lot of times it's a high contrast environment where there's a lot of white walls and then a very, you know, splashy painting. And it looks like nobody actually lives there or works there. You know, there's not a lot of clutter. And that was the modern idea. Everything in its place, everything organized, everything clean and modern. And then you sort of it sort of helps. It keeps your vision of the people and their clothing clean. You know, it's not a cluttered environment. And that was it's been popular now for a decade at least. You know, it's the movement of the present in terms of people's houses and furnishings and decor. It's come around, you know, full circle again, you know, from the mid-century to now, and seems to still be going strong. Places like Design Within Reach and West Elm, everybody's back to a very modern line and a very spare feel. People are taking period houses now and trying to like strip them down and put modern furniture in them, and sometimes it kind of works and sometimes it doesn't. You know, you have a Victorian house which is all about detail and curvilinear things, and they're, you know, trying to turn them into mid-century modern houses because it's popular. That's not necessarily a great idea, but people are doing it anyway. So anyway, that's kind of it. Jim Hobart's office is it's a little higher contrast, it's spare, it's empty. It has some Italian influence in that. Italian mid-century modern design was very spare and very skeletal and slender and lightweight and, you know, glass and chrome legs and stuff like that. So we kind of went slightly more European with that as well. Joan's character is very specific in that she is supposed to stand out in her environment as the queen bee, as somebody you can't miss. Between her hair and her wardrobe and the way she moves, you just can't miss her. Look at that blouse. It's the color.
And you're fun. And not in that order.
Peggy, this isn't China. There's no money in virginity.
I'm not a virgin.
No. Of course not.
I just realized something. You think you're being helpful.
Well, I am trying, dear.
I'm going home.
Did you have a good day?
I did. It was splendid.
Well, Betty, I have some good news and some bad news.
There's bad news?
The client's moving the international work to London.
Oh,
More Audrey Hepburn, less Grace Kelly.
I see.
As for us, we're all going back to the malt shop. The good news is you have 2 wonderful sets of pictures to start your book again.
That's true.
I really am sorry.
This was fun.
I work closely with Matt on this stuff. He doesn't always have as much time as I know he wishes he had to sort of be involved in the look of this stuff, but I think he gets across the stuff that's important for each episode, certainly. And he's very well versed in the period and in the look of things. So, and he can be very specific sometimes, particularly in terms of the props, based on his memory and based on what he knows from wandering through the flea markets and the antique stores and stuff. His wife Linda is an architect, and so he's been involved in the look of things from this period for forever. So that's got a lot of times he's ahead of me in the research because he's been thinking about it. He said, I want a particular platter, made by such and such a company, and it should have, toast points on it, and the cream cheese should be slightly pink because of the salmon in it. He can get really specific about stuff, and then we tease him about it. Other times, then it's he'll tell us the mood of the scene, which is what's really helpful, and then you try to get into that mood in terms of the color choices and the objects that you bring to the set, or the floor plan and the blocking and stuff like that. So it's good. He's very collaborative that way. He's flexible in a lot of cases as far as what it could be, what it couldn't be. And it all comes from the drama, He'll know, if not immediately, eventually it'll come to him what is right for the scene, because it either works with the theme of the script or the drama, or it doesn't work so well.
You just had a fight. And I was...
This is a funny scene, I thought. Just all straight up comedy, so... Matt has from time to time said, it's a comedy, even though, and it is both. I mean, any good show has to have both elements of drama and comedy, otherwise it becomes flat. And this particular episode has all of those things, and irony as well.
Fun. They were talking about a whole string of other possibilities for me. But honestly...
This room came out well, I think. It's beautiful, just the subtlety of the wallpaper, which is it's 2-color essentially, but it's real ink printed on real paper. And you can detect that somehow in the subtlety then of how the white ink, because it is not just a flat white, it actually has a little depth to it. It's thinned down a little bit, so where it's thin, you see a little bit of the green coming through. And so anyway, and just the photography is great in this particular episode, as in most of them. The actors pop away from the scenery.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Bertie, I don't care about making my dinner or taking in my shirts. You have a job. You're a mother to those 2 little people, and you're better at it than anyone else in the world. At least in the top 500.
I work closely with the directors of photography when we have time, once again, to sort of let them know what's in our heads about the color, about the contrast levels, about the type of light that's in there. Sometimes they'll have a vision for a certain amount of, to whether or not they think the light should be a hard light coming in from the windows or a soft light coming in from the windows. We talk about window treatments. We talk about the how things will work together. It's a big deal, and so I try to work very closely with them. A lot of times I can help them right off the bat. When I do the floor plans of each set, I indicate where all the lamps are, and even though it may change a little bit in the execution of it, I try to make sure that there's a light source, in many of the places, in each corner or coming through the window, just so they may or may not turn a lamp on and use that as a motivating source for a scene. But if there's no lamp there to begin with, it hamstrings them. So, I'm very sensitive to that because I want them to be able to do a good job lighting-wise. Because, it's all, like I say, it's all about the good photographs. This is coming up to the scene. So one of the images that I like the most. The kitchen looks great. She looks great in her gown.
Be careful, don't jump off the bed.
This is Betty back to being the perfect housewife. This is the image that I think is just stunning. And it's just a flat-on image, and she's smoking a cigarette. She hears a noise and turns her head. And that was a fantastic photograph set up by the director and the DP. And then this is just the part that is ironic again. It may be obvious to some, but I'll point it out. This is basically Betty shooting down the aspirations that she just gave up again. There she is, getting ready to take flight and have and revive her career as a model. And now she decided, I'm just going to shoot it down, be a housewife again. Anyway, certainly the show and Matt and the actors are getting the recognition that they deserve, and hopefully they'll get even more as people really discover the show. The folks that I know that watch a lot and watch television, basically say it's their favorite show. And these are people that I know and respect. So, and of course I'm a fan of it. And truthfully, I don't watch a lot of television, but I'm very pleased to be working on a show that actually it's maybe the first time I've done a television show where I am very much excited about each and every script and the look of the show as well.